What is going on, Wastelanders? It is me, Lone Vault Wanderer, and a question that I get a lot personally is, Lone, how do I get big on YouTube? How do I grow my channel? How do I get a lot of viewers, etc.? And I feel people ask me this because I've had a lot of growth in recent times. I'm not, vastly successful by any means, but I've at least grown my channel from nothing to 16,000 subs in about 2 years. And when people ask me this question, there are so many things I could say to them that you need to do. The things that are an absolute given are having high quality videos, game capturing with HD PVR or an Elgato, so you have HD videos and HD gameplay. It's having good quality audio, so you need to buy a good microphone, you need to buy a pop filter, which I've just gotten today. You need to buy all of those things that give you, really high quality voice, fix your quality with Audacity, etc. You need to be passionate about what you do, because if your passion doesn't flow through your videos and people don't hear it in the tone of your voice and what you're talking about, people are going to realize very, very quickly that you're not passionate about what you're doing, and therefore they'll stop watching, because more likely than not, the thing you're talking about is something that they're passionate about as well, and if they don't empathize with you on that level, then they just won't watch your videos. You need to have good quality thumbnails, you need to have a nice looking channel, you need to have good video ideas, you need to be entertaining, you need to work hard and stick at it, make frequent videos, constantly engage with your audience. You need to put in those long yards, because you're not going to become popular overnight. It's going to take months, if not years, to actually reach that level. So you need to keep at it. Again, community engagement is very important. You need to talk with your audience. You need to build that rapport between yourself and your audience, which is why for a long time on YouTube, I had a policy of mine where I would respond to every single person's comment. Now, that's obviously not feasible for me to do anymore, but it really did help me build that connection with each and every single one of my viewers in those early stages of YouTube, and people really appreciated that. All of those things are givens. If you want to do YouTube, you need to do every single one of those things. And there is a bit of an element of luck to YouTube. Don't get me wrong, there is. Some people just won't prosper, some people will prosper. But you are increasing your chances of prospering by doing all of the things that I mentioned before, and this one thing, and this is what I would call the secret. It's not necessarily a secret, but it's what helped me grow, and it's what helped many others grow. The key on YouTube is not to do what everybody else is doing. You can't expect to start doing Let's Plays on Minecraft and become instantly popular. You can't expect to just cover gaming news and expect to become instantly popular. What makes you grow on YouTube and what makes you stand out is when you do something different that people still want to watch. And I'm going to use my channel as an example. When the news was going around with the Survivor 2299 and the early Fallout 4 rumors, there were a lot of articles about it, there were a lot of Reddit posts about it, but what there wasn't anything of were videos about Fallout 4 news and about the Survivor website. People like watching YouTube videos about things as opposed to reading them, say on Reddit or a news website. So because there was that need in the community, those of us that did make Fallout 4 videos at that time, which predominantly for a large period of time there included myself and Mr. Matty Plays, we grew because we capitalized on an unsatisfied need in the community, in the Fallout community. People wanted to see videos on Fallout 4, and nobody was doing that, or there weren't many people doing that. And because of that gap in the community, because Mr. Matty Plays and myself started filling that need and making those videos, we grew because of that. We prospered. And many other channels also did the same as well, like Young Yay, like William Strife has done some videos. Pre-War Hub is a recent phenomenon as well, that they've grown tremendously because they're covering Fallout 4 content. But because of that need in the community, because we jumped on it, we prospered. And that's the key about YouTube. It's about finding a niche within a niche within a niche. You can make videos about video games, that's fine. You can pick a particular genre or type of video game that you want to cover, that's fine. But you need to go even deeper. You need to find a further niche, or a further niche within a niche. So let me give an example of that. I cover video games, I cover Fallout, I cover Fallout 4, I present Fallout 4 news. You see how many different types of niches there are within my style of videos. And that's what I'm saying to you. Find a video game that you are passionate about making. Look at the community and see what people want to watch. Look at comment sections, look at Reddit, look at other social forums. Just listen and view what people want to watch, what need is currently not being satisfied by YouTubers out there, and capitalize on that. Find that niche, find that untapped audience that want to watch a particular style of videos that currently cannot do so because that style of video is not being made currently. So don't just do a let's play like anyone else. Don't just copy people's content and say, well, I'm going to become popular because PewDiePie does these kind of videos. If that does happen for you, then you are very lucky. To increase your chances of growing and becoming popular on YouTube, you need to find that niche within a niche within a niche. That particular form of content that isn't being made, but as soon as it is, people are going to be like, well, I actually wanted to watch videos like this, and then your channel will grow from there. It will tap into an audience that previously had a need that was unfulfilled, but you are now filling that gap. That is the key, I believe, to growing on YouTube nowadays, because it's no longer like the early days of YouTube where if you were one of the first ones out there to make Call of Duty videos that you'd grow because there was no one there. The market is so oversaturated right now that you need to do something that makes you and your channel stand out. And that's what I'm talking about finding a niche within a niche within a niche. There's already a huge audience for video games on YouTube. There's already a huge audience for Fallout, for example. But you can't just make Fallout videos or videos on video games and expect to become popular unless you're being unique and offering something that's different to everything else out there. It's not going to be guaranteed by any means that you're going to become extremely popular on YouTube, but I assure you that it's going to vastly increase your chances of growing. So I hope my words of wisdom, if you want to call it that, has helped some of you today. Again, bearing all of the givens that I mentioned at the start of this video, but my number one piece of advice is to do something different and be unique. So anyway, Swastelanders, I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.